Hello and welcome to Season 16, Week 9. This is one of the most cast requested matches of the week, and I'm happy to bring it to you. I'm Shipwrecked, and tonight we have Animal House versus Raptors. This is going to be a solid matchup that a lot of people want to see. Two very hard-hitting teams going head-to-head. We have seen them before together in Week 4 of this season. Now we get to see them again. See if this outcome has changed at all from Week 4. But Animal House bands are in. We've got Subway and Snow Peak banned for Animal House, and for Raptors we have Suburbia and Arctic. Very similar to what we saw in Week 4 from both teams, so a few minor changes. Arctic and Quarantine were Suburbia was banned. No, Subway was banned, sorry. And now we're back at it. We are starting on Abandon and that's going to be Animal House's pick. And that is, I believe that's the one Animal House capped on. So it could be very entertaining to watch tonight. So we are getting a full lobby in right now, so we should be starting momentarily. But with these bans, we have taken out 2 of Animal House's top picked maps, and we've taken out both of these teams' most played and most picked maps. So they just went ahead and took that one out of the equation. So maybe changing it up and see where we go. Let me check on everybody, making sure we do have a full team for both teams. Let me get those. For Animal House, we have Lipinski, Jester, Laka, and Snakebite. For the Raptors, we have Soldiers, Rypick, Marksman, Coach, and Messino. Those are going to be the players playing tonight for this first map, at least. Well, I take that back. We do have a drop on Animal House that may be a sub in or a roster change right quick. Not a roster change, but a player change. But we are starting on Abandon, and we are starting, the first objective point is going to be the apartment objective. It's a pretty open objective. Not a lot of ways to get to it. Very easily protected. There are some pretty sneaky, like, concrete half wall barriers that if you crawl or even belly crawl up to, depending on the defense's position, you can get right up on that wall and have somewhat protection while capping this objective. So, are we back? Okay, now we have Indie Couch coming in for Animal House. So we have for Animal House, once again, we have Lipinski, Jester, Flocka, Snakebite, and Indie Couch. Those are going to be the players playing in Abandon for this first map for Animal House. And Soldiers, Rypick, Marksman, Coach, and Messino coming in for the Raptors. Like I've said earlier, these teams do know each other. They've played many of times in the past throughout the seasons. These are both very well established teams and players. We're going to see a lot of quality gameplay coming out of this. And momentarily we will be beginning. So let's go back and check out some of the stats. So like I said, Raptors had banned Arctic, and that is Animal House's 80, or I say one of their best maps they've played. They've played it one time, and they're sitting at 80% round win. The next one is Abandon for Animal House. That's their second best, and they're sitting at 71. And we are about to start this round. All right, and here we go. Animal House versus Raptors, round one. All right. So we do have Lipinski having an overwatch. Not hearing many call outs coming out from him, but Snakebite and Indie Couch are pushing to the west side, while you have Flocka and Jester going around to Goat Path. They are going to be contending behind apartments too with Rypick and Marksman. And that frag was super close to Rypick. It wasn't close enough to get anything. And a little return. Nothing. Little overshot Jester. The rock protected Flocka. And Rypick had the line on Flocka, making the call out down at Dumpster. Maybe down by Dumpster, but Marksman was able to clean it up and take Flocka out. Soldiers taking out Snakebite in the far west. Now, here's that little sneaky crawl I was talking about earlier. If they do sneak up and crawl, there's a lot of low barriers that can protect that crawl. Oh, Jester's trying to get a peek onto Rye. He knows where he's at and does pick him up. Now, I'm not sure if he knows about Marksman's location. But Indy has pushed up to the south side of Tank Warehouse. Lipinski's pushing real close to 3-story, and is Marksman gonna get a line onto Jester? Right now, the topography's really blocking the shot, but as soon as Jester peeks up, it does look like not anymore. Rotating out. Both deciding to rotate out. Still coming in. Coach now peeking where Jester's coming from. Animal House is down to 3 players. Raptors are down to 4. Lipinski and Indy are still holding pretty strong. And Lipinski does take out Coach. And that's really opening that line for Jester. But he is aware of Marksman behind the apartments. He really wants to take out Marksman and ensure the apartments, behind apartments, are clear before making a push. Lipinski getting eyes on Messino. Not enough to down him, but he does have to hit the stim pack. Oh, Jester's making a move down here. Oh. Into apartments. To try to get an angle on Marksman. And Marksman was able.
It was an apartment, but I think it's still one more. Can you watch it, Jim?
Lipinski does know Messino's in here. I'm unsure if he knows that Soldier is in here as well. Indy still holding onto that south side of warehouse. And Soldiers was prepared for it. Now it's all up to Indy. 30 seconds left. Taking out Marksman. Crashing onto OBJ. Gonna flash. I'm not sure if it caught Messino. 20 seconds left. Oh, going for it. And Raptors win the first map with the quick refrag from Soldiers. I think the push with Jester and trying to contend that south apartment took a little bit too long, and time did play a factor in this match. But Soldiers was able to come out with 3 kills, and Marksman with 2 kills, Indy with 2 kills, Jester and Lipinski with 1 kill apiece. So, I would like to thank everybody in the chat for coming in. We've got LRRP Benny, we've got Lampy, Jerp, Tempest, and Boba Fett 5474. Thank you for the $4.99 dono. And it's all because Shipwrecked is casting. I appreciate that. It's always good to feel loved. So both teams are in the tent. They are taking those strats and really coming at it. So, but we are about to start once again. Now it is going to be Animal House's turn to contend and protect this objective. And here we go. Let's hop into round number 2. All right, Messino doing the same thing Lipinski was doing, trying to have an overwatch. Not hearing that many call-outs coming from Messino. Not seeing the cross. Very similar setup. Well, Messino taking some quick shots. Let's see what Soldiers and Coach are over here doing in the west side. Coach is getting a little aggressive, gonna contend. I thought he was going to go contend 3-story, but I think he's just getting a solid eye on to Little Tank Warehouse. And you do have some action about to unfold over in Goat Path. Let's go over there and check what Flocka has over here. Pushing a little bit further south than what the Raptors were holding. Getting some shots popped off. Trying to get some action, get some pop shots. Throwing everyone's OODA loop off. C4 is detonated a bit early. Rypick taking his time, moving slow. Not quite yet in an angle to pick off Flocka. But it does look like Lipinski and Coach. Let's go over there and check that out. Nope. Being real stealth. They are super close. Yeah, audio cues are coming out from Coach. Yeah, not really trying to get advantage, just really trying to clear it. Oh, I think they know. Not going to be able to get enough onto Lipinski. Coach was trying, or maybe just peeking that area. But right here, Rypick and Quaka are really close, and they get the trade. Now the objective is, I wouldn't say exposed. I mean, you still have one or two, Indy and Jester, that can both crash onto objective. But Soldiers is now coming in and gonna try to take a peek onto Jester. And Snakebite's rotating in to fill in the gap from Flocka. Trying to get a peek onto Indy. It's not going to be useful.
I got a smoke on front of the garage.
Oh, and a flash. Smokes are coming out from Marksman and Soldiers.
Got 57 seconds, boys. I'm moving. One on pipes.
And Messino Smoke gets caught by the light. Coach rotates beyond Lipinski. Everybody's really crashing when the call out was made of the 50 seconds remaining. Jester is calling out, or Snakebite. No, was it Jester? It was Jester calling out behind it. And Messino coming danger close. Indy there to block it. Coach getting it. Jester missing it. And Animal House defending the objective. Almost the identical push. A little different positions. But very, very similar. The second to last kill was the same. Alright, so we finished round 2 with Indy with 3 kills, Snakebite with 2, the remaining Animal House players with 1. You have, on the Raptors side, Soldiers with 3, Rypick with 1, Marksman with 2. Coach and Messino are at 0. So we are moving objectives. We are now in center tank objective. Center tank warehouse objective. And with this one, spawns can come from anywhere. So let's begin round 3. See how the Raptors are going to defend this objective. Alright, and Animal House has spawned in the far northeast corner of this map. And this is the objective that they can spawn in a lot of different places. The spawn identification has been made, and Coach is going to be holding more of a late angle, and Messino is going to try to watch coming out. There is a lot of topography that's going to be able to protect Animal House on making that cross from the east to the center of the map. And with Coach looking, he's taking more of a late angle. Or the flank. No. Coach has rotated. And Snakebite is able to down Coach. Calling out Flocka. Flocka being able to hunker down. Flocka getting a little piece of Rypick, and Rypick getting a little piece, and down in both. And Jester comes in, gets the quick confirm and the refrag. Danger close to objective, and tablets out. Flocka's on objective. Animal House comes in and sends the uplink. It is now 3-1 Animal House. Nerd, welcome to the chat. Yes, it is going to be the battle of the minds on this. Grim Tide rooting on for the Raptors. So, a very quick round lasting a little over 1 minute. And Animal House was able to come in, make a hole, and take advantage of it. Very, very quickly. All right, so let's go into round number 4. All right, now Raptors have the same objective. And a quick smoke goes out just to mask any type of rotation going to the far east side of the map. And it looks like that's where Lipinski's going. And the smoke work. That is map knowledge. Coming in, ducking down, crossing right over. You have Rypick and soldiers coming in down Goat Path. Different approach. Not as heavy-headed as what Animal House came in. But if they can still come in, picking off the Animal House players and making the hole, the same objective can still go down. Lipinski hearing shots in the north, folks shifting his focus to the north in apartments. Is he going to have the upper hand on Rypick, or is Rypick going to stay out of Lipinski's vantage point? And it looks like he is. And here we go. We've got Rypick pushing up. Instead of coming in one solid wave, it looks like, oh, a drone did come out and it did get dropped. Everybody holding back in their positions. Rypick being a solo heavy push. And I do not think Jester is going to have an angle onto Rypick. And that smoke perfectly covers any possible shot from Jester. And Lipinski, still holding his own, is able to take out Rypick. Now the smoke goes out. Soldiers is now pushing in. All right, Soldier's making a call out on Lipinski, but it is wrong. He heard the shots that took out Rypick. But he is in the middle apartments. Still, everybody else holding back, letting Soldiers go and take a stab at Animal House. There is a poll in the chat, so if you are watching this, go ahead and cast your vote. Who's going to win, Animal House or the Raptors? Okay, everybody else has pushed up. They've got a little bit closer. I don't know if Soldiers is hearing these communications. Shot goes, or flash goes out. I don't think it's going to connect with anybody. Indy and Soldiers are real close, right on the other side of the wall. Indy is very aware of what's going on, and Indy able to drop shoulders with his back exposed. Coach does get a piece of Messino, or Coach Lipinski is downed. he got sent back to the tent. Marksman calling out Indy. Flocka and Indy both sending utilities. Little crash back onto objective. Raptors outnumbered 3-4. Messino pushing in. May get a light peek onto Snakebite. They are hearing noise. Oh, I don't think he's going to see. Is Messino going to get... He checked the box. He didn't see anything. And Messino and Snakebite trade. It has left up to Couch, who is coming danger close up on stairs. Indy taken out, or Coach taking out Indy. And Animal House able to finish it up and protect the OBJ. Sorry, I got a little tongue twisted at the end there on the names, but I was trying to stay in the action. So Animal House takes the first map 4-1. Soldier with 5 kills, Rypick with 1, Marksman with 2, Coach with 3 kills, Messino with 2. On Animal House, you have Indy with 5, Snakebite with 4, Flocka with 2, Jester with 4, Lipinski with 2, and Flocka was the one that sent the objective. we are moving on to the next map pick, and this is going to be Raptors pick, and it is going to be none other than Downfall, one of my personal favorite maps. I would like to go back to the chat and thank Nerd for the $10 donation. It is much appreciated. It does go for a good cause. And we do greatly appreciate it. All right, so we are starting in Downfall, and we are going to be in the south lower dumpster objective. This objective can get a bit sketch on this level. It is very common knowledge amongst these players, or should be common knowledge amongst these players, that you can cap from downstairs within the confinement of lower dumpster building. And I do believe you can cap on the other side of the west road wall connecting to the building. I'm not 100%. I haven't personally tried it. But there is a very good quick spawn on the end of West Road at North Brothel that can really, really hurt if you're not prepared for it. Also, they have a South Valley spawn that if you spend too much time at spawn, you can get team wiped. All right. And we have no changes to the roster. Let me just double check that. We still have Soldiers, Rypick, Marksman, Coach, and Messino for the Raptors. Lipinski, Jester, Flocka, Snakebite, and Indy for Animal House. I would like to point out that Animal House, according to their stats for Season 16, they have played Downfall twice and have got a 27% round win for Downfall. So I guess Raptors are going for the kill shot on this and trying to get back on this, since Animal House did. This is the second time Animal House has capped on Raptors this season on Abandon. All right, and I see nothing from the team, so we should be starting momentarily. Make sure, nope, not everybody is readied up on Animal House, so and it does look like, let me check that. Yeah, we do have a drop in the tent, and that is gonna go to Jester. So we are standing by on that to get a full roster back in here. But I mean, for Raptors picking Downfall, one of, according to the stats, the stats can be a bit deceiving, just like utilizing, say, Subway for chance on Animal House. Their win rate is 67%. They've played it 3 times, but if you look at the match wins, they've won every time they've played Subway, all 5 times. So it can be deceiving. You got to take all the stats and put them together. These stats that I'm calling out to y'all right now, these are round win percentages. So we can leave it as that. Let me check, and we're still, Raptors are ready to go. We are still waiting on one more Animal House player to return. But back to what I was saying. Yes, this is a very smart play on the Raptors' part. Just going for it. All right. Still no communication, so I'm not hearing of any timeouts as of yet. So we will get there. I would like to go to the chats. James Boak has entered the chat talking about the suppressors and foregrips at 7 points. I mean, that man has so much knowledge on this game, and I did ask if he wanted to co-cast just so he could share a lot of that knowledge with us. So, but thank you, James, for coming into the chat and explaining that. That is 100% one of your strengths, and having that knowledge. We are still down. No timeouts have been called. But yes, we do have a lot of people in the chats. And another big thanks to Nerd for his $10 dono. And another thank you to Boba Fett 5474 for the $4.99 dono. Yep, we are still waiting. All right. So I am going to reach out to the team and find out what's going on to see if they are having any sort of... Nope. Okay. It does look like we do have our 5th player in. He is being subbed out by Cause. So Jester is now being subbed out with Cause for Animal House. And let's see if we can get a quick ready up and get this match rolling. The anticipation is killing us. Okay, everything is up to date. And we are starting to get some readied up. I do not want to switch to the intermission screen and have y'all turn around and just go right back into it. So... we shall see. All right. All right. Yes, we are about to be starting here any second now. The final ready ups are going down. Like I said, we are at the lower dumpster objective. There is a quick spawn. They can quick spawn on West Road. At the end of West Road at North Brothel. And without no more delays, here we go. Round 1, Animal House starting off on Volk. Animal House is starting off on Volk. They did not get quick spawn. So let's see if we can with this map, you can really take advantage of early lines and trying to identify spawn. I'm not seeing... Oh, we do have one in the hills. Or not in the hills. Cause has rotated behind White House. Gonna watch that valley push, protecting that back entrance to, or the south entrance to lower dumpster. Let's go over here to the Raptors and see their strategy, utilizing the topography to get into South Valley without being exposed to those quick angles and quick lines. No shots have been fired. They are aware that they didn't see anybody in quick spawn. Coach pushing up two twins, checking the hills. Now Coach coming up. Gonna try to get a quick peek on objective. No one's really being exposed. That's having solid knowledge on the map and knowing what angles you're exposed from and when. It's always good to have that knowledge. We do have soldiers. Soldiers is calling out cause in White House. And Coach
might have seen movement in center.
Getting eyes on center. That is a pretty powerful building on this objective. And Soldiers does get cause exposing at White House. Getting more Raptors up here into twins. Everybody's now, Animal House is focused onto Valley. Rypick throwing some smokes down to Soldiers. Well, I thought that was going to be a smoke. Rypick with an overwatch. Is he going to get that? No, he is not. Oh, no magnification. It did look like he did have eyes on center. Lipinski holding down this Valley push. Soldiers is aware he is going to be exposed to Center Hotel and Upper Dumpster. Rypick did call out Lipinski in Upper Dumpster. And Indy, all the way from Center Hotel, was able to protect, while Lipinski while Lipinski was taking cover, Indy was able to get that pick off into Valley. Soldier is aware, and the two smokes that are available are in the danger zone. Okay, and Lipinski was able to get that early line that wasn't exposed, losing 2 to the Valley push so far. Another smoke goes out. Lipinski is aware that there's another player in Valley about to make a push. He shifts his angle to the hole he has found. And Coach is about to fall right into it. More smokes are available. And Lipinski was on him. And Coach was able to get through. Two Raptors. Losing two Raptors in a valley push. Maintaining that push. Smoke going out to lower dumpster. Lipinski is aware of it. Has an angle. And onward timing. Oh, Lipinski does catch Coach on the cross. Then comes around, gets Marksman, and Messino punishes him for that, sending him back to the tent. Indy pushing to the walls. In the open, Messino was outgunned in two different directions, and it does go to Animal House. No. Oh. Let me correct that. Sorry about that. The win did go to Animal House, so... Yes, so it is Animal House taking the first round of Downfall. There is another post, or another post in the chat. Vote, cast your vote to see who's going to win. Animal House is starting strong. This is not one of their strongest maps according to the stats. And maybe they've been practicing it. Who knows? Lipinski with 3 kills, though, on that first go. Indy with 2. Soldiers and Messino are the only 2 that were able to get any kills on the Raptors side. Let's go ahead and start round 2. It is going to be hot and fast because they did get quick spawn. And Coach goes down real quick on the cross. And Rypick as well to Lipinski. Soldiers able to take out Flocka. And cause Soldiers coming around up the center. And he has got Snakebite in a bind. Snakebite cannot push out. As soon as he does push out, Marksman and Soldiers has him in a bind. Indy making the push. Marksman missing his shots, allowing Indy to go to Center Hotel. Indy seeing Soldiers, knowing where he's at, keeping him hunkered. Indy calling out Soldiers, letting his team know. Frag goes out nowhere near Indy. And Indy does take out Soldier. Marksman and Messino are the final remaining Raptors up to defend this objective versus Indy Couch and Snakebite. And Indy goes down to Messino. Snakebite taking some quick pre-shots into upper dumpster window. He is aware of Marksman position. I'm not sure if he's aware of Messino's. Smoke is out on objective. Maybe getting some rotations. He's not moving. And Messino is able to finish that off, giving the Raptors their first win for Downfall. Yeah, having that spawn identification as quick as possible is super key, especially at that objective. It looked like Rye and Coach were going to go contend Center Hotel. You can make a push to Center Hotel. You just have to push more, or push east side of Lower Dumpster rather than west side. And having that spawn identification as quick as possible is key. Starting off the map pretty much 3 to 5. Really didn't slow the Raptors down at all. Who was it? Soldiers able to flank around the east side of the upper and lower dumpster, coming up to the rock wall and taking out a few. Brought it even with the help of Messino. So Messino, for Raptors, Messino is sitting at 4 kills. Soldiers is sitting at 3. For Animal House, Lipinski's at 4, Indy's at 4. Pretty much letting 2 players do the work. So let's move into round number 3. And while we're starting, we'll go ahead and show those KDs and go from there. All right. This is another one of those objectives. You really have got to watch multiple angles. There are plenty of different cap locations, and it's very difficult to try to hold it down with one position. Let's go to the Raptors and see what they're doing. Holding up, getting some overwatch positions, trying to see those transitions from spawn to their first locations, trying to get those early picks and started off with the numbers on their side, but they aren't able to see any.
Marsock Tower.
All right. Kaz is calling out, I believe that was a rye pick up there from the suppressed rifle. It's kind of difficult to hear where those gunshots were coming from.
Drone down.
Indy taking out the drone. A lot of drones being utilized, and we have Couch and Rypick pushing into Valley. They should be aware of Indy's position on top of Center Hotel. And they are slowly closing in, creating a line in the sand from White House to Lower Dumpster, now taking over South Center Bungalow. And coming up, it looks like they may be trying to push. A lot of discipline lines going. Indy not exposing himself to the east, holding more of a mid to late angle. He is going to see, he is going to be seeing Coach from Valley with the smokes. Shots ring out, connecting to nobody. And Kaz is peeking him. Okay, Coach is pre-firing, allowing Rypick to get really close on Lower Dumpster, crawling to Center Hotel. still sending those pre-fires. Cause no longer watching that angle. In Indy, having that onward timing miss the cross while Rypick pushes up to the wall. A lot of crawling going on. A lot of pre-fires going into second floor of Center Hotel, trying to get onto Flocka. Indy, with all these gunshots going off all around them, knowing they are surrounded. Cause knowing exactly where soldiers is at. Oh. Soldiers knowing where Lipinski's at as well. One wrong move from Soldier and Cause is ready. But Indy does take out Coach. Coach. Sorry about that. Rypick pushing into. Look at this. A little ninja. Look at this right here. Rypick sneaking up on Flocka. This is going to be bad. Marksman does take out Cause. And Rypick does take out, sneaking up all the way from lower dumpster. And catches Indy owning Center Hotel. Pushing real danger close. Cause is just downed. No one can get the confirm on him. Snakebite. Gonna be the only real saving grace for this objective. Those shots goes out. Rypick is aware of Snakebite's position. Having the opportunity to be called out by Cause. 9 seconds left. And Rypick gonna go to the 10th the same way he sent Flocka. And Animal House wins. A little payback. We're getting shot in the back. Rypick met the same fate. No, they were both very, very good kills. 100%. So, a little slow moving. It is coming down to time. And I think that's what's really forcing this push instead of them being fully prepared. I understand owning certain locations before you push deeper towards an objective, but you got to have that time, that awareness of time. Lipinski is sitting at 5. Indy is sitting at 5 kills. Snakebite is sitting at 3 kills. For the Raptors, you have Soldiers with 3 kills, Rypick with 2, Marksman with 1, and Messino with 4. This is it depends on the defense setup. There's only so many spots that you can sit and protect this uplink and actually have eyes on uplink. And those spots have been played for a very, very long time. A lot of pre-fired shots going out into empty windows. Sometimes there's a player in there, but they're aware that they're going to be pre-fired. So they are there. They're hunkered in, maybe just peeking to see if they see a sliver of a player. and really saving themselves from those pre-fire shots. But when the Raptors began shooting, just imagine what Animal House felt like being completely surrounded by Raptors taking rounds from all over the map, or hearing gunshots from all over the map. It must have been, the pressure was high for sure. So we are at the same objective, and now Animal House is pushing, so let's move into round number 4. Lasers are out. Rypick pushing to Hilo, and Spawn was identified rather quickly. Knowing Rypick's location, he is sort of in a bind. Coach holding down beneath Red Truck on West Road. If anybody tries to come out of Valley, he should be able to send them to the tent very quickly. Pushing in, able to get into upper dumpster and into lower dumpster. Oh, and Flocka, Flocka taking out Coach just as Snakebite crosses into West Road. Animal House trying to get that intel, trying to get into these firefights, finding out where all these Raptors are. Pushing and holding. Cause is able to get Rypick. He was in a very, very, very bad spot. They knew where he was right off the rip. He sucked up to the crashed helo, and he was pretty much stuck. So you do have 2 Animal House members holding in the back. Lipinski as an overwatch, holding down possible pre-fire shots, while we do have a flanker, Falaka. He's rotated from upper dumpster all the way behind White House into Valley.
Yes. Heading towards south.
And he is heading into south. Soldiers is able to get a piece of Snakebite in West Road. That's a pretty good angle. You can watch both extreme West Road and watch anything coming in from the north as well. They are calling out one near Messino, but I'm not seeing that. It does look like they are making their push into Center Hotel, or making moves to get into Center Hotel. Oh, Lipinski's moving up, and that's going to give Soldiers a possible advantage on him. I don't think... I don't think he's going to be able to connect on it. But Kaz is pushing in, and they have owned... And Messino should have... Okay, he's not peeking lower window. But look at this. A lot of stealth. Kaz is walking right into Marksman's line of sight. And Messino, if he just peeks, it's going to be bad for Kaz. He's not aware. And he's rocking a 12X. That's going to be difficult. Hopefully that point name. There you go. Marksman. Oh, look at this.
One's on heli bungalow.
Plaka.
One's on me as well. One's on me.
Getting called out by Marksman. Marksman's danger close. Soldiers takes out Indian West Road.
Copy. One center near me. He's smoking.
Oh, and Flocka going out, getting Tablet, the last Animal House. Tablet's out, and the cap goes out, letting Animal House take the win with another cap. Flocka's second cap of the round, or of the match. See, that's what I was talking about. Those stats can be deceiving. Very deceiving. Animal House just owning it. Soldiers with 6 kills on the Raptors. Rypick with 2 kills. Marksman with 1. And they took him away. I apologize about that. All right, we have moved on to the third and final map, and that is going to be Cargo. We do have, it looks like, some roster changes on Animal House. And Raptors are all green and ready to go. We are going to be waiting on 2 Animal House members to join the lobby. But Flocka with his 2 caps. Insane. He is putting in the work. 100%. No, very, very both well-rounded teams. And like I'm still in a maze. I mean, no rotations. Messino went down. It's when you're in that last man up at Hilo Bungalow objective. It's difficult. It's so insanely difficult to try to protect that objective because you have to protect both sides of the building. You can't be at 2 places at once. You have Messino down. That could have been your at least your eyes and ears for the downstairs capping location, rotating around to the other side, to the exposed side of the objective in the north, and stopping Flocka. I mean, I understand getting the revive, getting another gun in the fight, but when you're down time crunch like that, it's extremely difficult. Flocka saw the opportunity, no hesitation, 0 hesitation. He knew as soon as he took out Marksman, he knew exactly what he was doing. He was pushing objective, tablet out, ready to rock and roll, and he was able to accomplish that. All right, so we do have another member of Animal House joining. It's going to be Tempest joining. So we still have, for the Raptors, we have Soldiers, Rypick, Marksman, Coach, and Messino. And I want to personally apologize to Coach. I called him Couch earlier. I want to apologize for that. For Animal House, as of right now, we have Lipinski, Indy, Kaz, and Tempest. And yes, James is in the chat. Yes, Cause is Gent. He used to play for, I know he used to play for Violence of Action. I don't know when the name change went down, but now he's playing for Animal House. And we have Jester coming in for Animal House. And we are starting on Cargo. We are in the southeast objective. So let's go to that. Cargo is always a hot and fast map. A lot of utilities coming in quick. They're calling out, watch for frags, watch for pre-fires. And Cause goes down by Soldier's frag. Smoke goes out to get the revive. Lipinski gets it, calling out Rypick. And Rypick getting shot in the ankle a few times. Walking with a limp, but he does make it to barrels. And he's going to have a solid protection on anybody trying to cross into the south. Getting eyes on Tempest. Is he going to see? Yes, he does see Tempest. Lipinski comes out in the open. Rypick takes him as well. Cause rotates with that onward timing. Both sides. And then rotates. Oh, they're playing. They're playing a dangerous game right now. Let's go over here to Cause. He's not moving so much. He is aware he is holding disciplined and Jester pushing into Diamond. Cause does take out Rypick, focused on Jester. Marksman takes out Indy.
One's red. Sorry, dark tunnel.
It is all up to Jester and Cause or Gent. Oh, it's all up to Jester at this point, and Animal House was able to, or Raptors won. Sorry, Raptors won. Ooh, that was Rypick really decimated. Let's go over that. Jester with 2 kills, Cause with 1 for Animal House. On the Raptor side, Soldiers with 1 kill, Rypick with 2, Marksman with 2. Solid defensive strategy for the Raptors. All right. There was one quick utility. Cause did go down to it. He was able to be revived by Lipinski. And he was playing a cat and mouse game with Rypick. Rypick taking out Tempest and Lipinski on their push into the south. But it wasn't enough. And then Cause and Rypick playing cat and mouse between north and south of center buildings, allowing Jester to dip off into center south diamond, where then Rypick decided to rotate. So, and here we go back into it. Round number 2. All right, so here we go. And Animal House starting off with 4. They did have some connectivity issues. They are calling out Rypick. Everybody hyper focused. Rypick, the first one that gets to be able to push into the south as soon as this smoke clears. Tempest will have advantage on him. And he's going to be shot in the back by Tempest. Coach has called out Tempest. A lot of pre-fires going out. Tempest laying down, trying to get an angle on Coach. Is he going to be able to get it? No, he is not. He is looking. Oh.
Hey, stop shooting to the crack, man. That's like really not fair.
a little friendly banter.
Did to me last round?
A lot of friendly banter. So Marksman pushing into Diamond. No, just pre-firing into it. Taking shots. Holding it down. Now Soldier's going to make the same peak. And Soldiers and Tempest trade. Bringing it to a 3-3 match right now. Marksman pre-firing where Tempest was. The trade goes out. So, Calls down Coach. Indy takes out Marksman. Cause takes out Coach. And Animal House takes their first win for Cargo. So it is 1-1 on Cargo right now. Little Volk trade. And I will, and it's all 2s. Everybody has 2s. If you have a kill right now in this map, you either got 2 or 0. That's where we're at. We have changed objectives to Pipes objective. It's the objective just north of the center buildings. This is a very difficult objective for Volk, because y'all both teams start on opposite ends of the map. Instead of the objective being closer to Volk spawn, it's now closer to the middle. It's already a race to who can own 50%, but this objective forces Volk to try to own 50% or more of the map. So I know we were having some technical difficulties, but it does look like we have all 5 back in the tent. So here we go, starting into round number 3. All right, let's see what we got. Smoke's going out. Gonna protect this cross. Is Lipinski's gonna pre-fire it. Not taking anybody out. Oh. Rypick pushing out. Tempest punishes him for that. A quick return from Marksman, sending Tempest to the tent. And Indy pushing in. Danger close to Marksman. Marksman is aware. He is holding the angle. Coach takes out Cause, but this right here. This is going to be it right here. No, Marksman changes his angle. Indy fully aware of where Marksman is now. Coming back to watch the angle. Indy being sneaky. Now's the onward timing to peek out because Marksman jumped in. And there he goes. And Indy takes out Marksman on the peak. And Soldiers coming out. Leaving Lipinski, the last Animal House player, up. And Soldiers getting aggressive on his defensive position. Does look like Lipinski is aware and is going to punish him for it. Sometimes you can't get greedy. Lipinski will punish you for it. No, aggressive defensive positions are always strong. So Lipinski now going against 2 Raptors and time. He has plenty of it right now, knowing he's stuck on this southeast side unless he rotates way far south. Coach has that locked down. Oh, almost missed it. Or almost got him, but that onward timing. And here he comes. Gonna try to get a peek onto Coach. And not going to have a clear line of sight on him for sure. Get that POV. Some utility right there, right in front of him. Trying to reach, not an expose. Almost looking like he's using some like Jedi stuff. That Jedi magic. Using that salvaged utility. Oh, and it helps him out. Downing Coach. If he can get up and get another one, is Messino going to come up and get the revive? He's not going to try to get the confirm. He can't confirm if he got one or not. He's just pre-firing a corner. Lipinski plays his cards right. He could win a Marsoc round for Animal House. No, Coach was inside the building. He wasn't at barrels. No one pre-fire. Yep. Messino coming back, returning fire. Very aware of his position now. Oh. Rotating out, crashing, or exposing, not to get the 2 points. Running into the shots, and Animal House takes another victory. Oh, and look at me. I forgot to show y'all those KD screens. I will show them while everybody is spawning in. So, we do have more than 2 kills across the board. Now, so, yeah, this is that objective that you... Either in any other objective, you try to own 50% of the map. You want to own as much real estate on that map as possible. But this one, you want to own a little bit more than 50% just because the proximity of the uplink to that 50% mark on the map. So as Volk, you want to try to own more of that. But a solid frag from Lipinski. He was outnumbered. He was able to utilize everything around him, picking up a flash and a frag. The frag downing Coach. And then flashing Messino to get the final kill. Messino crashing objective to live that hashtag death before cap lifestyle. And really exposing it, checking that objective. So 2 points aren't awarded. Alright, so I'm just going to leave this screen up like I promised, and we are going into round number 4. Here are the KDs We have Lipinski with 3, Indy with 3, Kaz with 2, Tempest with 3, Jester with 2. We have Soldiers with 3, Rypick with 2, Marksman 3, Coach with 1, and Messino with 0. And they are spawning in, and Lipinski is aware, holding these angles. Lipinski gets Rypick with the frag, just downing him. And Soldiers punishes Lipinski for that. Indy getting the quick refrag. And Indy and Coach are danger close. Rypick gets revived. And here we go. Messino taking out calls. Oh, and another trade. Indy and Coach get a trade. Rypick coming in. Tempest crashing objective. Not knowing Rypick's right there. Tablets out. Pre-fires takes out Rypick, who his tablet was out, ready to go. And Animal House, after that first map, Animal House has been playing with 4 players. So we do have Messino in the far west side of the map. You have Marksman right in the middle. And Tempest, the last standing Animal House player. Okay, Marksman confirming the kill count. Calling his position out, believing he's directly on objective. They've got 4 minutes to play with. They know they have one guy left. And he's probably on objective. And Marksman rotating around to the far east side. Gonna really put a pinch on Tempest and really split his defenses 50-50. He sees smoke coming from the far west, but he's still heavily focused on the east side where Marksman was about to peek. It was looking for a beautiful setup. Messino still clearing corners. Checking all angles where he could possibly be. They do not know exactly where he's at. They believe he's somewhere near objective. They took out Rypick on objective. And Messino coming in. You've got Marksman coming in. Danger close to objective. Messino, danger close to objective. Jumps out and they get the trade. And Raptors take the win. Solid gameplay. I mean, until that audible cue from Messino, Tempest was focused on Marksman. Marksman was the one making a lot of noise. He was aware of someone in the far east side because of the smoke coming out on the barrels. And Tempest was in a hard spot. He fought through it. He got the trade. But it wasn't enough. There was still one more Raptor standing. So that brings the map to 2-2. And let's see. Oh, we do have a 5th player for Animal House now. And that is going to be Flocka. Flocka's back. So, Flocka has capped on every map so far. So, if Animal House cannot cap this time, or no, do y'all think Falaka is going to get a cap this time? Oh, Coach taken down. Oh, Rypick coming in, taking out Falaka. A lot of quick picks right off the rip. Tempest takes out Marksman. Soldiers downing Lipinski. Messino taking out Tempest. And it that quick. 30 seconds. You're down to one final Animal House player. To 3 Raptors. And Animal House coming in hot and fast. Man, that was incredibly fast. Incredibly fast. So, never mind about that. That was... Whew. Like a 30-second something round. 38-second round. So, Raptors bringing it 3-2 on Cargo. Whew. I will leave these up. We did change objectives. It is center diamond or south diamond objective. So, and here we go. We're going to be starting round number 6. And here is the KDs on your screen. You have Soldiers with 5, Rypick with 4, Marksman with 3, Coach with 2, and Messina with 4. And they are starting. Here we go. That was hot and fast. Let's see if Raptors are going to finish it here, or are Animal House going to defend and bring it to a close match. Tempest takes an out Soldier. Rypick, though, coming through tunnels. And Tempest was ready for it. Not as fast, but Messino pushing into the center. Indy's not going to allow that. Marksman gets the quick refrag. It is now a 2-2. Marksman in the south. And then you have, Marksman being called out. Coach here in the shots. Gonna flash. That is gonna get Falaka. Marksman putting eyes on objective. Gonna shoot Falaka in the back. Coach takes out, and Raptors take the final map. 4-2. Alright, so Raptors, Soldiers had 5, Rypick had 5, Marksman had 5, Coach with 3, Messina with 4, Lipinski had 3, Indy had 7, Tempest had 8, Cause had 2. That was a round. The fire got lit under the Raptors that last match. Insane. Hot and fast. A lot of utility usage. But that's how you play Cargo. 100%. Very well done to both teams. Animal House was able to do it again. Not as far. Well, let me see. It was 11-8 last time. So, and it is now 6-10 or 10-6. So for this match on week 9, but there you have it, folks. Animal House versus Raptors. I would like to thank everybody who joined in on the chat and the donos. Thanks, Nerd, for your $10 donation, and thanks, Boba Fett 5474 for your $4.99 donation. And if y'all haven't thought about it yet, go ahead and lock in. We do have VRML Con coming up July 20th and 21st. It's located in Denver, Colorado. If you want more information on that, you can reach out or go to the website for that information at vrmasterleague.com. I intend on going. I think it's going to be a great opportunity to meet some of the players that I've known for years, and we all get to come together in one centralized location and be able to hang out and actually see each other besides looking at a Marsoc or Volk avatar. But also, while you're at that VRML website, go ahead, if you do see a match that you want casted, go ahead and go to matches. The little yellow arrow next to that match, go ahead and hit that. I know I personally, I look at that. If it is a highly cast requested match, I will cast those because that's what you, the viewers, want to see. So yeah, but be sure to check out all that information on the VRML Con and go ahead and fill up those arrows. Keep us casters busy. We try to bring you what you want to see, and we don't know unless you tell us, but hitting those arrows is how you tell us. So Animal House, congratulations. Raptors, awesome gameplay, phenomenal gameplay. A lot of solid strats, a lot of solid plays. That's all from me. It's been fun. I'm your host, Shipwrecked. So thank you, and we will see y'all next time.
Onward VRML is brought to you by Downpour Interactive, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.